I want to share with you a story. Just in this recent month, I've been walking alongside a young woman here in the parish. And long story short, because of personal circumstances, for the better part of this year, she fell far away from church, far away from God, and faith really became a non-factor in her life. And this brought her to a really dark and difficult place where she started to experience long bouts of debilitating anxiety. Like I'm talking about days of being paralyzed in bed, can't move, can't get up, feeling like death is near. A very physical and mental and real powerlessness, right? And so just a few weeks ago, she came back to Mass after being away for a very long time. And during the time of Holy Communion, she walked up the aisle towards the altar with this burning hunger, this burning anticipation and expectation that she was going to receive something powerful as she approached Jesus. Right? She said it felt like she was that sick woman in the gospel who was pushing through the crowds just to get to touch Jesus' cloak so she could be healed. She said she had that kind of hunger. And that day she happened to come up in my communion line. And without knowing her personal story yet, I was deeply moved by what I saw as she came forward. She approached Jesus with tears coming down her face, physically trembling. And I can see in her eyes that she was overwhelmed with wonder and awe of Jesus, whom she was about to receive from me. And later she told me that in that moment she received Jesus in the Eucharist, she heard the words, "It is finished." It is finished. She said in that moment of consuming Jesus, she had this deep awareness that she had been healed and that this was the beginning of new life for her. And this past month has been exactly that, new life. She said it literally feels like she went from death to life in that single moment of receiving Jesus. And it's opened for her this journey of deep and powerful healing. And now she can't get enough of Jesus. Right? I see her multiple times a week at daily Mass. And as she described her experience, she said, I want every single person to experience this.